to a Capricorn reading here. Starting off with Tea Leaf, the Moon and Stars Tarot, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and Moonology. Let's get right into it. Okay, I am seeing this bridge. This bridge stood out as I put these cards up here. Okay, I'm now getting the song. I got the song in your meditation, Smoke on the Water, Fire in the Sky. So that made me think of burning bridges, but also of crossing bridges into new areas in life. Yeah, okay. So we have career. It's no surprise because Capricorn is a hard worker. Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Yeah, that goes with career. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. So that could be those burned bridges. But not to worry, like these things were meant to go to bring in new. July. So that is this month, so horseshoe, good luck. Bird flying, news is on the way. So it sounds like you won't be waiting long for this news. Dog, close up. Pleasure with a close friend. So some of you might be confiding into a close friend over it could be about this news. It could be that you're just venting and just kind of opening up. Lion, time to act. Oh, I just got that song. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. So, with that breeze drifting on by, you're clearing the air. I think it maybe clouded you a little bit with smoke on the water, but you're clearing the air. Ladder, climbing towards success. And we have shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So be mindful. Luck is on your side. Just be mindful with lion, time to act. Look at why you might be hesitating. And if it's just climbing over your own conflict, I see you breaking through and climbing towards success. But also it reminded me of the phrase "get well, the getting's good." Okay, let's get your tarot. I'm also getting, okay, so I at first got the Nina Simone version of that song, but then it kept coming back to me, and I got specifically the Frank Sinatra version, which then took me to My Way. So I think that song's going to really motivate you. So we have the High Priestess, and again, smoke on the water is coming to me. So I think perhaps you were clouded in this area, but you're learning to listen to your inner voice. I think that clouding happened with a purpose to get you to look at your inner voice, to go deeper. And I think maybe that's gotten you hung up on certain details within that, being upset over some losses, but I do think that it was to transmute that, because things are about to change for you. We have King of Wands reversed. You also are looking at okay, I want you to know you were meant to. I think it feels very unusual for you to not feel motivated, and you've been in this energy with a lack of motivation, and it's coming back. It is coming back to you, but there was a reason for it. You were meant to pause, reflect, you were specifically meant to look at how fear lets you, or gets you kind of in your mind. I think you're a very intelligent, cerebral kind of person. And being so, there is often a challenge with fears, because the wise see things. Oh, what's that phrase. Okay, I'm being given the movie Idiocracy. So things are going to change for you, but yeah, the wise are more hesitant. The wise typically are more hesitant. I'll try to find the actual phrase and put it up there. But yeah, you've looked at this already and noticed it. But I think this heartache is kind of locked you in your fears right now. Though I do see this changing. You are going to get clear. With smoke on the water, fire in the sky, you know, that passion is going to come back. But it was just because you needed to really reflect on some things. We have Page of Pentacles, so definitely a new start with business. If you are waiting on a news from a job application or you know, anything of that nature, it's coming in. Don't worry, it's coming in. Knight of Pentacles. Know that it's coming in. It's definitely coming in. And you know, take action on it. It's going to be very successful for you. Page of Swords, education. So I see this being a career path that you can move up in. For some of you, it might be one of those where they pay for your education, where they offer you like a license or, you know, what have you. But also some of you just are going to also be educating yourself through that because you want to go further. And we have the World in reverse. So okay, with this I am getting to pause, to not overwork yourself. Take care or there will be loss of material wealth. So go slow. Okay, yeah, so these are over these. So you might have a tendency, you are a Capricorn, to overwork. Take time to step out of the hustle and bustle and out of your constantly fired mind. And ground yourself. Also, that's right, I did get in your meditation. Let me look here. I wrote meant to take many paths. So it could be about that educating. You might have multiple prospects. So trust your intuition. It's very on point right now. And don't let fear get in the way though. and cause you to hesitate and miss an opportunity. Know that you've got this. Trust that you have this. I did also get, yeah, I did get slow down. I did get giraffe and feng shui, and that being, giraffes are a good art image to have in your office, or you know, the area of home where you conduct business or even education, you know, the wealth section of the home, or and they're good to be, you want the giraffe's head to be pointing towards the door. I believe that's the idea in the feng shui, so you'd have to look at that. But the yeah, that is just coming in because of all of this about business, work, career. Also, I wrote organized. You're getting organized. So try to look at that. I think that will help you. Yeah, that'll help you. Alright. Let's get your Queen of the Moon Oracle. So yeah, you needed this period of self-reflection. To really connect with your inner voice, your intuition. And to heal with 17 here. Release. You know, those things that have moved out of your life, let them go. They're not meant to be there. And I think it'll really free you once you let those things go and realize and trust that you're being taken to a better place in your life. Nourishment. Okay, also for some clarity, look at your diet and your nutrition levels. Try to really be aware when you eat something, like how it affects you, if it gives you some brain fog. Also, if you are having brain fog, you know, look into different herbs or teas that might help. I know I'm not an herbalist, so, you know, do your due diligence, or just maybe even speak to an herbalist. But I do know ginkgo biloba is, and St. John's wort is coming through. But ginkgo is supposed to be very good for the mind. And also sage. Okay, and smelling, using aromatherapy and using mint will help clear your mind. If you need to stay focused on something, or maybe just before you meditate, or before you work on a project, before you study, put some mint. Maybe even specifically orange mint in a diffuser, or you could just just so you can smell that. And acceptance. So accepting and letting go of that which just wasn't meant to be on your path anymore. You know, as a part of your journey, it shaped you, but there are better things coming. And, you know, in the future, you're going to look back and wonder why you ever were hesitant to let that go, because you're going to be in a much happier place. Lots of sevens here. Okay, so, which, I mean, we did have good luck, so, you know, makes sense with all the sevens. Let's get your numerology card. Capricorn. What is Capricorn to see? Whoa. Okie dokie. That felt very interesting in my hand as it fell out, like a magnetic pool, like release. Okay. So just highlighting that release again. Be bold and make the first move. So time to act, be bold, make the first move. Don't be afraid to be assertive. If you put out a job application and you're waiting to hear back, perhaps it might help to check in with them and be like, state that something like you're eager to hear the status of your application and you can't wait to be part of the company, or alright, and then we have you're very close to achieving your goal. So for some, I see like that is like you are close to releasing this if you felt kind of caught in it, but also just you're climbing towards success here. Okay, and also with this world backwards, maybe that's just how you are feeling, like when is this going to complete? And you're close to achieving your goal. A cycle is ending, new beginnings are on the horizon. The answers you need are coming. So trust that. Trust things are coming to you. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So yeah, the time to take act, be bold, make the first move. If you're hesitant on something, you know, you're being nudged and pushed here, take time to breathe out. So that's more about release. It's time to release negative energy. So much about release here. And letting go of what simply was not meant for you, and Okay, I'm being given the 5 of Cups card, and not to cry over spilt milk. Like, you're truly going to look back on this and question why you had a hard time letting go, and why you hesitated towards moving forward, because you're going to be so appreciative when you do, like, that you have moved forward, and you're going to be so happy where you're at, climbing the ladder of success. And communication is key. You know, we did have this full moon in Gemini and this new moon in Gemini, so that moon could have, you might have been very affected by that full moon in Gemini. It might have made you feel quite emotional. That was June's full moon. Apologies, that wasn't in Gemini. That would have been the new moon. Between, I think, the new moon in Gemini and the full moon that was in June, but was the blue moon. The moon closest to, or the moon that was within 3 days of the summer solstice. It was June 20th or 21st. I'll put it in here. You might have felt very emotional around that time, or just since that time. But it was for a reason. You needed to connect with those emotions to be able to connect with that inner voice and to move through it. Communication is key. Opening up is going to really help you. Somebody might have the news of something if you open up and talk with them. Alright, let's get your charms here. Whoa, I just saw one fly over. I'm gonna have to go grab that. Okay, and I just, with that, was given the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So let me go get that charm. Okay, so One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is kind of telling me you're going to get clear. You needed some time to recuperate and to connect with people, and to be present and enjoy the journey of life. You know, he goes in and he sees that everybody there is like, you know, just in the doldrums, just not, and he just brings such warmth to the place, and he even, you know, takes them all out on a boat ride. He kind of hijacks the place, and so yeah, enjoying life is going to be trusting that you're going to get clear on things and have success and happiness, and financial incoming, you know, success and finances, wealth. Communication is key. And communication with yourself, with that inner voice, the tower. The answers you need are coming. So it might shock you the way this comes in. Saturn here. It's been slow coming, slow moving, but crazy transformations, and getting clear on your path. This flamingo is reminding me of the star card with, or no, temperance, with 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot on land. But in this case, it'd be 1 foot on the ground. I said land. 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water. In this case, it would be 1 foot on the ground and 1 in the air. That might be about hesitancy. It also might be about communication, being grounded in your communication. Yeah. We have the starfish here. So you have been healing. Oh, it's a snowflake. I thought this was the wheel. I'm getting Wheel of Fortune off of this snowflake for sure. And also the world, just movement forward. And fortune, you know, things are looking up. A little daisy here. This is also about herbs. This is telling me again to look into herbs that might help bring clarity. Maybe even chamomile for sleep, if sleep is causing you brain fog. We have the owl, again about the inner voice and wisdom, and education. Oh my gosh, what's that song? Okay, I'm being given the song from the movie okay, it's the owl singing it. That's a lack of education. Fox and the Hound is the movie. I'll put in the song when I edit. Okay, so connecting with your inner child. Is there something from your past that has caused you to struggle with letting go of what no longer is meant for you or meant to be in your life? And, you know, look at that and try to heal that part of you. Okay, yeah, this is getting organized. I think you've been getting organized, but you know, it's a continual effort, and also to have balance, to take time to breathe and not just be overworking or feeling like you have to just always be achieving. You know, take time. It is an achievement to take a breath, to take time away from just doing. Yeah, especially with this. This is a fuse. So, you know, you don't want that to burn out. we are going to leave this here. I thank you. Oh, if you wouldn't mind doing so, if you could help support my channel and help get the algorithm going, get these videos out to those whom are meant to see it, it would be so greatly appreciated. I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Until next time, lovely folk.